Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and in this one we're going to do our run through on my Hunter with Mission 5 on the Verge. 1690, so the Legendary is going to be 1675 for your level. Remember, I've got alt characters. Now, I will say, I did do, I think, one terminal overload, just kind of helped with the ending and pulled the box a couple of times. So I've got a couple alternate weapons. This one, though, I actually got from just doing the mission, like a mission reward. So I figured I'd mix it up. Got a pulse rifle. It is an energy primary, so shields will be a little easier to manage. Also was either going to go SMG or shotgun. Figured I'd give shotgun a shot, which could be a terrible idea. I did get the circular logic from terminal overload, but as you were leveling up, this is probably just going to get your butt kicked if you tried to finish it in the first place, and I know you wouldn't have an overload key, so I won't use that. Basically just going to stick with my grenade launcher now, and kind of a basic loadout. Again, as you get anything to drop, I got a cloak that had 4 energy to drop, just randomly. Finally got one to drop, so it had 4, so I could put a little resilience on. So we're up to 94 resilience, which is, you know, kind of an okay loadout. My grenade stat is just awful on this guy. It's literally 17. That's why it feels like it takes forever, because it does. But again, trying to give myself just a little bit of love here on some of the stats. And then again, void damage resistance, not a bad idea, and some stats as well. So basic loadout. Again, working pretty much against myself as much as I can. No mods, very minimal mod drops, just kind of using mostly what I've got as we go through this thing. Trying to run it as reasonable as possible. 1675 is the level you're looking for here. So if you need to go run some other activities, strikes, patrols, any destination, go do some other stuff, you'll probably level up. Doesn't take too long, so we'll jump in. Everything else should be as is, so here we go. Alright, so when you start, first thing, gonna have a few ads just waiting for you as we work our way across this platform. You could probably run all the way over there. Just going to get a feel for the loadout real quick, kill a few of these ads as we go. Now, I do have barrier on my pulse, so this is like an example where shields will help you. One of the first things you can do right now, or whatever, for example, if you get a little experience, I know you'll be unlocking a few of these things, anti-barrier on a pulse rifle is really going to help you with shields. So actually messing with the shield guys with an anti-barrier weapon, it's a good idea. So whether it's a sidearm or a pulse rifle, it's actually going to feel pretty good. And it does allow you to put a little more work in on shield guys, especially when they're Cabal. They're a little annoying. So if you have the option to run a pulse, throw that artifact mod on. Going to be a way to go. So that will actually help with shields a decent amount. Makes those much less annoying. So if you find this in a future season and say anti-barrier is scout, and you get a scout rifle, that's a good thing to face all of these Cabal with, for example. When you have all of these shields. Come on, let me kill you. And then this guy over here, he's got a void shield. But as I do have an energy weapon as opposed to kinetic, allows me to hit a little bit harder. Now same thing here, you got a few more guys to wipe out before we get around the corner. Nice thing about this weapon, it does have the nano rocket, so as you do consistent damage, you'll send the rocket out there until your rocket hits the little barrier guy. And again, I'll kill these guys, and then I'll go kill him with, where'd you go? I'm gonna go kill him with probably the shotgun is what I'm gonna try for. I gotta probably, like, run and strafe. And while the shotgun's not going to be amazing, it's better than nothing. Alright. The opening section, we're going to head this way. Down into, what is this, Lemming Harbor?
The old bird thinks it's like a stink cloud the veil leaves behind.
I said it's a similar type of byproduct. To use a different analogy, if we are all part of this river of souls, how do we direct the river's current?
I said we are the river. You don't direct anything. You just flow.
You just flow. So having a void weapon still going to have some benefit. Gotta love when he just jumps at the perfect moment. Where'd you go, dude? Alright, now I broke your shield. Now I just want to kill you. Yeah, Prime Engram. You won't get a Prime Engram as you level up. You got to be 1750. When you do see those, make sure you do turn them in as soon as possible. Where do I need to be going here? Locate the strand source. Oh, it's up there. And now you got a little bit of a jumping puzzle to do. Not a jumping puzzle, it's just get vertical. Sometimes it might take you a little bit to find out the best way to get there, though.
There, another strand source.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's begin.
There we go. We are empowered. Always fun just to use all of our abilities here.
Let's see how quickly you can dismantle them.
The grapple punch is actually pretty strong, so don't sleep on that. Especially because you get it up pretty frequently. Well, shotgun will help me not get completely nuked up close. Alright, so we're trying to go across. Eventually we're going to go across this area. I know we are. Wow, gotta love that though. Good thing about Vex and Arc, though. Nice when a shot, you can just stop him in his tracks. And I'll take this thing with me, because I know where we're going. Yeah, breaking those shields quicker with an energy weapon does help a decent amount. Like, my auto rifle is okay, but this is just noticeably a little bit faster. And pulse rifles just hit a little harder than autos. Autos are rough. They're not bad, but the fact that they're getting a 25% buff probably tells you all you need to know. This is getting... I think pulses are getting a 25%. Pulses, hand cannons, and sidearms, they're getting a bump too. The fact that this grenade launcher still only has 3 ammo, it does not hit it hard enough to only have 3 ammo. I keep forgetting I'm on strand.
They want this strand source for themselves.
Of course. The Vex could learn much from a power originating in...
Now, the only thing is having your super up like that and picking up some object, you will completely delete your super, so just be aware of that. Woo! Okay. That's a lot of things that want to kill me. At least it's not a respawn, so... Should have stayed farther away. Got a little on the aggressive side. Cyclops up top. That's probably part of what got me, honestly. Yeah, the Cyclops up top, definitely worth a quick focus down. Get a little verticality so you're a little safer from range here. Still looking for a Hydra buddy. It is kind of fun to screw with those little flying tricks, though. I'll take that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gotta go over and dunk it again. Again, with a lot of objects, you're able to actually, like, melee, get a little more forward momentum as you go through. I swear I say most. Not every single object works that way. But that little forward momentum sometimes helps your carrying process a little bit. Looks like I got one more Hydra to deal with. Trying to take out the bigger guys so I can focus the smaller ones down. And just what works for me is usually just to get a little vertical. Trying to see how much damage I can do here. Take them out in groups. Alright, we're mostly there. Yeah, that feels like it's going to take way too long. Well, my abilities are coming back quicker. That works. Get a little shoddy ammo here. Alright, so once these 3 are done, should be able to go inside. And there goes Strand again. If you guys haven't seen Jez's video of the campaign, pretty funny. Kind of pokes at all the stuff we're all laughing at as we go through it. Like, oh, nope.
Just don't
There goes
worry
Strand
yourself
again.
out.
Had it for a minute or two, and it's gone.
We've got a whole war to fight.
A war we cannot win without this power well in hand.
Yeah, Strand is not required to beat the campaign. It's a bonus, but it's not required. Alright, so now we're in Miasma Street. You'll use this for a couple at retreat. Couple quests and things. You'll see this place a few times. If I could get like a Void Pulse Rifle, it feels like it would be really nice to have. But the little mini rockets are nice for bonus damage. Biggest thing, just stick with cover, play it a little safe. I don't think we're in respawn restricted, but also not really a good way to check sometimes. I do notice that. You're like, am I in respawn restricted zone? Not entirely sure. They're cool looking weapons, I'll give them that. There we go. So trying to break the shields on the Minotaurs. Now remember, my pulse rifle is a barrier weapon, so it does have a little bit of piercing to it. More helpful on the Cabal shields, but you might actually see it go through one or two enemies. That's why I throw it on there. So if you do get a weapon that can take advantage of the artifact. Overload as well, not a bad thing to do. If you have like an SMG with overload, allows you to kind of basically subdue enemies, like make them cast their abilities a little less often. But now is the point where you're supposed to go around.
This part. Forgot you don't have
And now you get Strand empowered again.
But don't worry, you can still get to the place. Just have to find a way around.
Same principle here. It's not a bad pulse rifle. It's pretty good. Feel like I'm being attacked unnecessarily. You can technically make this gap. You don't even have to go around. Just so you guys are aware, you can skip.
All that swinging around, that is really something.
Ah, yeah. How could Callus possibly overcome your rope swing?
Osiris is not impressed. But that's not surprising. He's not impressed by a whole lot anymore. Just very angry. Alright, now we gotta go up. So this one's a little trickier. As you're getting used to Strand, it's kind of hit the grapple point. Hit the grapple point. And then you can even pull yourself up a little bit higher. And from here, you should be able to climb just physically again. Now, I have a crafted version of this weapon that does not have great rolls on it. I'd like to probably swap over. We'll see if I actually do that on one of these. Oh, I'm going to need a core. So create a tangle with an ability. Then with an ability, you're going to be able to throw it at these things. So create a tangle, chunk it up with this. Tangle is the only thing that breaks them, so you gotta wait for the ads to spawn. They give you your abilities quickly, just a little practice with Strand. And honestly, like, doing the melee, not necessary, because this seems to do better. One more. Wait for it. Like in the burst is just enough damage that you need. Tangles fly usually where you need them to. They're not too hard to mess with. The extra blocks are nice, but you can honestly get up there pretty quickly. Well, you don't have your grapple anymore. See, it's like, oh, then my grapple's gone. They give it, they take it. They give it, they take it. Later on in the campaign, when you start to like trade back and forth and having it, not having it, being exhausted, not being exhausted, Strand here. No, maybe.
This is the place.
One of those things that I think a lot of people got frustrated with is like it's this Strand thing.
Now the true training can begin.
True training can begin. Well, here we go. So now I've got Ensnaring Slams. This is my class ability. They give you a preview of like kind of your class-specific aspects. I can suspend all day. That was just a complete and total whiff. You can blow up Strand, which is nice. Hopefully I don't die doing this. There we go. Yeah, when your melee feels so weak, your pulse rifle is a better option. And this is just kind of escalating waves to be able to use Strand a little bit more. Oh, see, I have to make a strand, a tangle to be able to throw at those guys. But I can't make a tangle with my super, apparently. I have to do it other ways. Now he's got a normal shield, so I can break that. Yeah, if you're able to actually make those shields a little quicker, that'll help. Get out of the way. Ooh, okay. Definitely stuff to focus on. So we got 3 this time, but we got Cyclops on both sides. Those are going to be a focus early. Trying to get a little cover under here. I'm really just focused on one thing at a time. Should be a little better range as well on the Cyclops. So one of these guys at a time is plenty. Alright, so I got the middle one down so I can kill the shield guy. I'm trying to just come over here and kill this guy so he doesn't nuke me too bad. Should have my shielded buddy. That's 2. Third one now. Gonna need a grapple. Throw this up at this so I can break shield guy number 3. And as you get a little farther, you'll notice now we have a big wyvern. Chickens here. Hydras apparently are fun, because... Okay, I know the dude's not dead, or he ran away. He was not up here, but apparently he's not anymore. Alright, so those 3 are down. Now I gotta kill that guy. So close. I'm really glad there's not a restart there, so... FYI to all of you, you can die here. Not as big of a deal, unless I think it's because maybe I got a checkpoint, because... Yeah, the fact that I died there is not a great thing. Shouldn't have done that. And there it goes again.
Hitting a wall with strength. After effects are stacking up.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
More power, more practice. Hasn't this done anything to condition you?
And there's the respawning restricted, so good times. Gonna hit the rally flag here, don't forget that.
Hold nothing back.
Alright, so super's up. I can pre-do my super like that just because this is gonna take so long, it's not even gonna matter. Oh yeah, precast your super. They're not gonna, it's not gonna matter. So again, I've gotta find a tangle. Tangle is on cooldown. Not great. Trying to break the big guy's shield because you can see we got about 3 parts of this. Break the shield. That should be the shield. Nope, not yet. Oh, now you got a Hydra. And my super is available. I probably got to use that a little more. I really shouldn't have wasted my super here. But I'm trying to get the most out of it, so... Yeah, as soon as I pick this thing up... Not much. Where's this thing go? It went up there before. Oh, yep, it goes even higher. Yeah, wasted my super, unfortunately. Not a great thing. And then you will fall, so get a little vertical. So I got an Engram. Maybe I got a different weapon I can use. And I got boots. I don't know if I can re-up on this thing. Oh, that's not really helpful. This is something you shouldn't do. I'm trying to get a little bit in hiding here. Hopefully it doesn't squash my head. And get out of dodge. Trying to get in decent range just to use that. It's a decent pulse rifle. It just doesn't feel amazing, though. Yeah, nothing great here. See if I can throw a Tangle Bomb at everybody. I mean, that is one option. You could honestly just Tangle Bomb him constantly. Give it a little bit of a cooldown, chunk it across the way, get a little height. You hit him for a chunk, but it's not much. I'm also pretty far to range, but he hurts. And I have a shotgun, so I can't do too much about what I'm working on here. Don't really have a great option for DPS. Just use your cover every so often. See if I can get my recovery to kick in, because the stat is very low. You're a new player, just so you know, recovery is how long it takes for your health to come back, and then when it starts, how fast it comes back. There we go. I got a sniper rifle, and it's a void, so I could actually switch things up a little bit. Now, I killed him, but I never got a core, and that's weird. Or is it only on the last one, I wonder? Oh, he drops the core. It's like I've done this multiple times, but I still kind of forget how it works. So you'll get your grenade up a lot more frequently, or your grapple up more frequently than you normally ever do. But yeah, as respawning is restricted, we do not want to die here. Redoing this whole thing is you've already got half the health down. Kind of painful. Dude, where are you coming from? Yeah, that Void Sniper might not be a bad change, actually. I'm going to swap it over. Going to go SMG for the close. SMGs are pretty good, at least right now. I got enough special ammo on the ground, I can definitely pick some up. The snipers aren't amazing, but as it's Void, I can work things a little better farther away. Give me a shot. Shotgun wasn't doing much for me, so I may as well get a little out of this sniper. There we go. Gotta get my core and run it up top to break the shield. Alright. Shield down number 2. Now this time I'm gonna try and at least get in there with the sniper rifle, or with my super. Which I should have done last time. Yeah, much quicker.
Get up, Guardian. Now is not the time to slow down.
Not a great
I don't
time to
think
be
you know
dead.
what you're asking, Osiris.
Guardian, listen. Don't strain for the energy.
I can't even fire anything right now, but I can't die either, so I guess that's not so bad.
Flows through you.
Apparently we're coming back in.
Now that's how you
There you go. Yeah, use the super on big guy. It's going to make things a lot better.
That was a challenging fight, but you pulled through. Still,
Couple
you
upgrade
cannot
modules,
afford
got some
any
boots.
faltering when facing Callus.
And again, what I'm always looking for, again, something like this with that 4 energy. That is a way where if all you got to do is, if you have access to the mods, which I would hope you do somewhat early on,
I must thank
just equip that
We can
resilience
discuss
mod.
this more later.
Kind of an important piece. And again, as it's 4, I'm good on resilience, helps a little bit. It's slightly a better stat anyway, so I'll take it. And that should be the end of the mission. I think it's going to kick me out here shortly. There it goes. Well, that is a wrap for Mission 5. So, biggest thing is when you get to the end, obviously save your super for the boss damage, because that just, yeah, that hurt otherwise. So don't pop it too soon if you get it up. And then, other than that, a little bit of range, probably going to be a beneficial piece, so this is nice as an alternative. The energy weapon, though, to break shields is pretty good. Tried to get away from my harsh languages. But yeah, trying to have something range and something far. Typically how a lot of this is going, and then just heavy weapon seems to be luck of the draw. So if you guys enjoyed this one, drop a like below, leave a comment if there's anything I should have mentioned. If you just want to talk about the gameplay or just say hello, you can. Find me on Twitch or Twitter. It's at Ebontis over there. Right here on YouTube, if you're new, enjoying the series, or just haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.